Hi, and welcome to the MJ Care Attendant Care training. My name is Jennifer Corwin, and I'll walk you through that process today. First, we're going to go out to the sbsweb.mjcare.com website, where we're going to enter our user ID and password. Once we've done that and clicked Log In, we're brought to our provider dashboard. Our provider dashboard shows two pieces of information. First, we have the contracted hours for the attendant care provider, as well as the students that we're currently supporting. To enter the contracted hours, you click on Add New Record over here on the right-hand side of the page. We enter Monday through Friday time frames and click Update when we're finished. If we want to edit or modify that, go to that line item where it says the school year that we're currently looking at, that we want to edit, and click on the Edit button. Here's where we can add our time. To do that, we click on the clock icon over on the right-hand side of the drop-down and select our time frame that we're looking for. Once we've added our time frame, you click Update to finish. We also have to include the students' school hours, and I'll show you that in a minute. For now, let's get started on entering services. To enter services, we click on the Attendant Care link over on the left-hand side of the page. You'll notice that you're brought to a calendar. First, we have to select our student. For today's example, I'm going to select on Mr. James. Notice I get a warning that says the selected student doesn't have a scheduled entered. This is where I need to enter the student's hours. To do so, it says click here to enter that information. Once I click on that link, I'm brought to the caseload profile. Under the caseload profile is a tab that says Student Schedule. Click on the student schedule to enter that information. Once you've clicked on Student Schedule, you have an Add New Record button located over on the right-hand side of the page. Again, we have clock icons that we can scroll through the time frame that we're looking for. We want to include the start and end time of school. Typically, that is bell to bell. Once you've entered the student's hours, click Update to save. Once I've entered the student's hours and I've clicked Update, the next place I want to go is back to the beginning. To get back to the provider dashboard, click on SBS Elite icon up in the left-hand corner. Once we're back to our dashboard, you'll find the Attendant Care link located over on the left-hand side of the page. Once you've clicked on that link, you're brought to the calendar icon where we go back to selecting our students. For this example, to enter my services, I'm going to select Mr. Alexander. Once I have the student selected, I can click on Add Attendant Care Record. Here is where I would select my proper procedure code. Please note that it defaults to the current day, month, and year. And then I have services listed. These services do carry over from the previous entry date. You can modify these services where and when appropriate. The services are then totaled at the bottom of the entry form. If the student is absent, you can mark the student absent. Once you've entered toileting, eating food prep, personal cares, transferring, supervising queuing of activities, you can click on the Submit Status, mark this record complete, and submit for billing. Please note that not every student needs these 5 categories. There are times when students only have 2 or 3 of these categories, whether it's toileting and personal cares and supervising queuing, or all 5 items. Please enter the time frames for each item for the whole day when it applies to that specific student you're working with. Once all your information is complete, click the Save button. You know it's saved because if we scroll down to the 30th, you'll see that that entry is listed there. We have some other really great features. Let me show them to you now. We're going to click on Simply SBS Elite up in the left-hand corner, that wonderful icon. You'll notice on the current caseload we have services that are open, submitted, and closed. For this example, you want all your services by the end of the month to be listed as submitted. If you need additional details and support, we have a manual that we will be sharing with you at any time that you need it. I hope that this presentation was helpful. Thanks and have a great day.